Hey, it's Gothy, and I'm doing a tag video today. I was actually tagged in this one, which is really cool because it's the first time someone's actually tagged me, and I was tagged by Luna Malfoy 4, and I'll link her book buying tag video down below as well. So, this is the book buying tag. First question, where do you buy your books from? I have three main places that I buy books from. That'll be Booktopia, which is an online Australian site, Book World, which is an online Australian site, and Book Depository from the UK because they have free shipping to Australia. Some of the other places I buy books, sometimes I go into Basement Books in Sydney. It's right in the city. Other than that, I have a local QBD bookstore, and sometimes I buy books off eBay. I really, really wish shipping from the States wasn't so ridiculously expensive. Otherwise, I would be buying lots of books from the book outlet. Because, let's face it, $2 books. Who can say no? Do you ever pre-order? And if so, do you do this in-store or online? This is kind of embarrassing. I've only just pre-ordered my first ever pre-ordered book. I don't pre-order books very often because I don't like waiting for things. Unless it's like, I shop a lot online, but that's more because there are no major bookstores out near me and they charge an arm and a leg for the same thing that I can get for like $10 online. So, apart from waiting for shipping, which is okay, I hate waiting for a book to be released, so I distract myself with other stuff and I don't pre-order. But I kind of caved and I've pre-ordered City of Heavenly Fire, and that's actually my first ever book pre-order. On the other hand, I do pre-order games, and I usually go into my local EB Games store to pre-order games. So at the moment I have the next World of Warcraft expansion on pre-order because I like the collector's edition boxes and everything. So yes, I really should have spread these questions out more. On average, how many books do you buy per month? Yeah. If I don't go into Basement Books, it's probably about 10 books, 12 books. It really depends on what I find online, how much spare money I have, and just if I find anything on eBay and that. If I go into Basement Books, that number jumps up to 25 to 30. So, a fair few. Do you use your local library? Yes. Actually, that's why I'm on a library ban at the moment, because I moved to my new place just over, I think we've been here about 8 months now, 9 months now. So I've been really distracted with what my new local library has, and they have a really good collection, and they keep getting more really good things, so I keep getting distracted and going there instead of reading what's on my shelf. So yes, I use my local library. How many books do you borrow? Usually, whenever I'd go to the library, I'd come out with 8 to 12 books per term, like per time that I visited, even if I already had books still at home. And what is my opinion on library books? I like libraries. I'm studying to work in a library, so I love libraries and everything that library technicians and librarians do for their clients. I love that it's making reading resources available to everyone, no matter, how much they earn or where they live or anything. Like, everyone has access to books, and I really like that. How do you feel about charity and secondhand stores? I love going to them just to see what I can find. They're usually really good places to find a lot of cross-stitch magazines and stuff like that, but I do always check out the books as well. I usually end up walking out with 1 or 2 books, depending on which particular op shop that I'm in. I know a few really good ones for books, so yes. Do you keep your read and TBR pile together? Yes. I have 2 bookshelves, and all of my almost 400 books are on those 2 bookshelves. So they're all together. Do you plan to read all of the books you own? Yes. And because I'm now in a library band, I will be getting to that. So, what do you do with the books that you own that you feel you will never read or felt you didn't enjoy? I think I missed a few words when I wrote that one down. Anyway, if I have books that I don't enjoy, I have a box in the linen closet of books that are either for sale or for swaps. And I'm on a couple of different book swap sites. I'm on a couple of groups on Facebook that do book swaps. And then of course there's Goodreads. So if you have books that you want to swap, I will link my Goodreads list of books that I have to swap at the moment down below. So if there's anything that catches your interest, feel free to message me. I am based in Australia, but depending on the postage cost, I will go international as well. Probably not to the States because it's like 20 to 30 bucks and it's ridiculous. Yeah. Or if there's something that I have that you're interested in just buying, then let me know. So, yeah. And that's, I usually only keep the ones that are in really good condition. If it's a book that I've bought secondhand and it's not in fantastic condition, I just donate it to either one of the 3 local op shops that I have. And if I'm going into Newtown, which is a suburb close to Sydney, like right at the CBD, I usually take any really nice editions of books I have with me, because there's a bookstore there that they buy books from you. So I usually take some in there and hope that they'll buy some. Have you ever donated books? Yes, I do it. I do it fairly often. Every couple of months, I just go through and anything that has been sitting in my to sell and to swap box for more than a couple of months, I end up donating. Have you ever been on a book buying ban? No, because I would never deny myself the pleasure of buying a book. And do you feel that you buy too many books? I don't. My housemate says otherwise. My parents say otherwise, and there's probably a lot of people that say otherwise, but no, I don't think I buy too many books at all. I love my books, and there's nothing that would stop me from buying books unless I had no money. So yes, and that's the book buying tag, and I'm not going to really tag anyone, but if anyone hasn't done this, then feel free to do it. I'll also link the original video, and the reason for that is not only to give credit to the person who created this, but because at the end of the show more section there are a list of the questions, so you can get the questions and do this yourself. And I will see you guys later.